What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. So I want to go over Greg Ward at OTAs yesterday. Looks like Greg Ward got a shot with the first team offense in the slot, which is great. Devontae Smith on one side, and obviously on the other side, Jalen Reagor, which is great. You know, Greg Ward, I kind of, look at myself and say, hey, you know what? Who else is going to play the slot for this team? I mean, I don't know who else they've tried. Obviously, I'm not there, so I can't see it, but who else are they actually trying in the slot? Greg Ward gets separation, guys. Very good in the red zone. He gets separation. He's not the fastest guy, but his work ethic is fantastic. He works a little bit harder than others, and it pays off. This is a guy that's been cut off this team plenty of times. 4 to 6 times at least he's been cut, until he got his shot in 2019 and really took off. Last month of the season, have to win against the NFC East. Carson Wentz had no receivers, and Greg Ward was a fan favorite for the fans. And he was one of my favorites. But I think when Jalen Hurts became quarterback last year, Greg Ward was that guy for him. Their chemistry is already there. I mean, they had a couple touchdowns, I think, in the Arizona game. They were doing a good job at the end of the year last year as well. So I think just having Greg Ward here is fantastic. I'd like to see who's going to, I like the interchangeable receiver method because Nick Sirianni talks about having your receivers be interchangeable, that they could play any position on the field, whether it's the inside or both outside receiver spots. I think is going to really, it's going to emphasize a lot of, your matchups every single week. Okay, this way you're not just lining up one receiver in the same position every single week. You go on matchups, you go on and obviously the defense is going to try to line up and try to switch things as well. So obviously if you have a corner on another team or something like that only plays one side, you have an advantage there with a mismatch. Okay, so Nick Sirianni making these receivers interchangeable is fantastic, and I couldn't agree more with it. But Greg Ward, I'm telling you, he's going to make the team, obviously, but, not saying that they're never going to put Reagor in the slot, but they're definitely going to change once in a while, depending on matchups of what defenses we are facing every single week. So look for that to happen as well. You could have Devontae Smith on the outside, Reagor on the inside, and obviously whatever other shot, someone else. And Greg Ward, I don't know if Greg Ward's going to play on the outside too much. I don't really see that, but we'll be surprised, obviously, with the play calling. We'll be surprised in how Nick Sirianni uses these players to their strengths, which I'm very excited for. So Greg Ward at the slot, obviously something new. No, obviously not new for the team, but obviously for the Nick Sirianni era, and having Devontae Smith, Jalen Reagor on the outside, and, Greg Ward getting his shot in the slot, which is great. And to be honest, he is the oldest receiver on this team, which is kind of crazy. So you have a lot of young guys. This team is getting younger. So on that's really much it, guys. What do you guys think about Greg Ward being in the slot? Do you like the wide receivers for the Eagles being interchangeable? Yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Jake's going up, follows 5. Peace out, guys. Peace.